guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Eileen from Makeup by Eileen. If you're already subscribed to this channel, welcome back guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of my 2021 favorites and must-have products. So let's jump right into this video. Okay, to start, we're going to start with my favorite primers of 2021. Face primers, and my number one is the Wet n Wild Prime Serum Base. This guy over here, absolutely love this primer. It's nice and tacky, but it just makes your foundation stick extra better to your skin. And then the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer is really awesome. It's not like a matte primer or anything like that there, but it does tend to give a bit of a blurring effect to your pores. It also seems to hydrate your skin. It helps grip the foundation to your skin, and it just smooths out the skin, in my opinion. I absolutely love this. I like to mix these two together. I also like to use the matte Wet n Wild Focus Matte primer, and I also like to use these two together. So I'd use the serum first and then use the matte primer afterwards, like let it all seep in and then put some mattifying primer on it. So these guys are just so awesome. Wet n Wild primers are phenomenal, and they've been hands down my favorite this year. For eyes, my eye primers, the Essence Base eyeshadow primer, this guy here, they came in the Essence Advent Calendar, is really awesome. It's more of a cream, not sticky base for your eyes, where the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, which was hands down my favorite, is more tacky and would even work as a glitter glue. So these two are awesome for eye bases. And then for our skin, my favorite foundations. Of course, the number one favorite is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid. This is hands down my everyday favorite foundation from last year. And then the Essence Pretty Natural Foundation, like if you just want a natural finished foundation, you don't want too full coverage, these two are like my favorite. I even tend to mix them together because this gives you a little bit more coverage than this one does, but they're both super awesome and really affordable. Then next, if I want a full face of glam and to minimize my skin and give myself a nice blank canvas, I really enjoy the Wet n Wild Matte Poreless Fit Me foundation. I absolutely love this foundation for a full coverage foundation look. And then of course, as you all know, I'm a Fable girl, and the Fable lasts up to 24 hours soft fluid longwear matte foundation. This guy over here, I've recently been using this one and I absolutely love this foundation. And then for a strange foundation I didn't think I would enjoy is the TLM foundation, the color changing one. This is just the normal one. I do believe that you get a hydrating one and you get the matte one, but this is just the standard original, I think, one, and it is really nice. I'm wearing it today. If you want more of like, I would say a BB cream or a CC cream, like a tinted moisturizer, this is really awesome. It doesn't leave your skin feeling oily, but it does make your skin feel hydrated, like you have a nice rich moisturizer on and not a cake face of foundation. So I really like this for a more natural foundation look. It's more light wearing than the Essence Pretty Natural foundation, so just bear in mind. And it is a little bit pricey, but it is a very nice foundation. And then throw them all on the table. And then for concealers, I didn't really try any new concealers this year except for two, and this, the Catrice True Skin High Coverage with Hyaluronic Acid concealer is my number one. I have two of these in the drawer and I use these all the time. Catrice does have their other, I think it's the Camouflage concealer that was my favorite, but as I'm aging and getting more wrinkles under the eyes, this one works really well. So only one concealer for this year. Then face powders, hands down the Catrice Poreless Perfecting Powder. This guy right here is freaking awesome. It is a very heavy powder, so it literally mattifies your face, and if you use it very generously, you can get a cake face look to your skin. So be a little bit generous with this guy over here, but it is flippin' awesome. I've actually hit pan on it. I absolutely love this. So, and I've only had it for a few months, maybe 6 months. And then my all-time favorite Holy Grail foundation setting powder is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, because as you guys know, I am oily, so for pressed powder and even the loose powder, I really enjoy this one. And then the one that stood out this year was the Fable loose powder. This guy over here, I believe you can get it at our Panda store over here. It is really not over expensive, it's well priced, and it's just a cute little box, but the powder is phenomenal. It's not super mattifying, but not glowy, so it's more like, to me, a universal setting powder, and I absolutely love the setting powder. And then before we go on to anything else, I just want to mention this over here. I cannot even pronounce it. It looks like this. You can pick it up at our Panda store. It is this dupe for the Juno & Co sponge. It's like a velvety sponge. These are flippin' awesome. This is the one that I'm using at the moment. This is a new one. I think I have 3 backups to this one. For applying concealer, your foundation, everything, it is just to die for. Absolutely love this sponge. And then talking about sponges and that there, the Essence, I think it's called the Buffer, if I'm not mistaken. This guy over here is flippin' awesome. I'm really sorry that I didn't pick up more of these, just to press in your powder, or even if you want to touch up, if you're getting a bit oily, just dab, dab, dab. Yes, it gets grubby, but you can just hand wash it and it dries the next morning. It's dry, ready to use. So I absolutely love that powder puff. Then for brows, there was nothing really exciting. I did enjoy the Smudge Brow Kit over here, the powder to fill in the brows, and as always, the Essence Brow Pencil. The Smudge Brow Mascara is also really nice if you want to fluff up your brows a bit more. So that's really cool for the brows. Then my favorite things, contour and bronzing. The Smudge Sunday bronzers are like awesome. I have all of the shades, but shade 2 is a really nice, like, for my skin color, is a nice like contour shade, where number 1 is very bronzy, so it's like got more of like a reddish orangey tone to it. So to use these two together to contour and bronze is really cool. Absolutely love these. They super pigmented and blend amazing, and you get a nice big pan size. Can't see without glasses on how much is in here, but it's quite a nice big pan, and it is very easy to use. Then for a little bit more of a glow, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer, but more in summer where you just want to like glisten a little. I don't reach for this every day, but if I do want to shine a little bit, this is the guy that I reach for. And then hands down, my number 1 favorite bronzer is the BYS Contour Palette. It is awesome. I think it's about 300 Rand on Takealot. You get quite a few shades. You get some under eye brightness. You get a very light contour shade, and then a medium, and then your deep shade. So it is very universal, nice to have in a makeup kit, or if you're just a makeup lover and like doing other people's makeup as well as your own, because you know in summer you get darker, winter you lighter. It is really awesome investment bronzing contouring palette in my, I think it's kind of a dupe for the Kat Von D contouring palette or sculpting palette. It's really awesome. Then I've only recently started getting back into blush and highlighter, and the one that stood out the most for me was the Smudge Duo blush in shade Peaches. I like taking my brush and swirling it around here and using this as a blush. It's a very nice pinkish peach blush that I prefer on my skin color. It just works perfect on my shade. And then the Essence Would You Love Me blush and highlight palette, this little guy over here. I really enjoy this blush for a more pinky blush, but this contour shade is this highlighter shade is just gorgeous as well. It just gives you like a nice little glow without looking too sparkly. It's not like a glittery highlighter, which I do not like. I don't really reach for highlighters, but if I do, I reach for this guy most of the time. Then mascaras, I have a few over here. My mascaras this year was the Essence Volume Stylish Lash Extension Mascara. This one over here, I really enjoyed this one. The L'Oreal, where's the name? Oh, the L'Oreal Mega Volume Collagen Mascara. Really enjoyed this one as well. The Essence What the Fake Mascara is also really good. And then my favorite everyday mascara is the Smudge Volume Waterproof Mascara. Not the non-waterproof one, the waterproof one. The non-waterproof one is just yuck, to put it nicely. Then for lips, the Essence came, I'm sure you can buy these at an Essence stand. The Essence Lip Scrub, this guy over here that looks like a little lip balm that came in the advent calendar, is a gorgeous lip scrub. It's absolutely amazing. And then what I like to do is put the Essence lip balm on it, over it after I've used the lip scrub. And then if you just want to juice up the lips and have some shine and not like a gloopy lip gloss, the Juicy Bomb from Essence is flippin' amazing. I'm wearing it today over a liquid lip and it doesn't feel like sticky. It's like a nice smooth moisturizing oil lip balm. And then my favorite lipsticks, which are not new at all but really enjoy them still, is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks. These guys over here, absolutely love these lipsticks. Super long wearing, don't get all gloopy and cracky on your lip. They're just phenomenal. And then also not a new one, is the L'Oreal Ultra Liquid Lipstick, the chocolate range. This ones over here are flipping awesome. I have a few other shades, but these ones, not only do they smell to die for like chocolate, but they also just go on your lips. They stay matte, they stay all day, and they don't like crumble where you feel like you're eating your liquid lip after a while. They like crack and crumble, and they don't leave your lips feeling super dried out, which I really love. Okay, now we have a few eyeshadow palettes to talk about. Of course, my Morphe X James Charles palette is a definite win. Absolutely love this palette. It's just, I mean, the shades are just, you could do anything with them. The pigments are awesome. They're just, it's just hands down win. Worth the money, worth the hype, worth everything. And then to go to less expensive palettes, but kind of affordable, is the Revolution. I've known about Revolution for a long time, never ever really bought any eyeshadow from Revolution, and got some, and these are flipping awesome. This palette here, the Forever Flawless Euphoria palette is my absolute favorite. The shimmers in here are to die for. The chilled palette is really nice for your greens, browns, and like gold looks. And then this Wild Animal palette is a very nice neutral everyday palette. They are a little bit more pricey for getting at Clicks or whatever, but they are definitely worth their money. They are to die for. Then the Avon palettes. These ones over here, I have the Sandstorm palette and the City Escape palette. These are really cute little 6-pan palettes like this. They are flipping awesome. They are super pigmented, and if you don't like having a ton of makeup but want like everyday palette, and you a brown girl, or you want an everyday smoky eye palette, these are just awesome. I mean, you cannot go wrong with these palettes. They are a little bit more pricey, but they really worth their money. Then for a cheaper, more affordable brand, the W7 Cosmetics, this 24 karat gold palette, I think it is a dupe to one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, is flippin' awesome. I mean, this is just gorgeous. These colors are so pigmented, you cannot go wrong with them. Their shimmers are, you can tell I've like dunked into them quite a bit, but I mean, like, look at that. I mean, let's try to grab it. You cannot complain with these at all, and I think they're about 150 rand or something like that. So they're really affordable, but a very nice quality palette. And then also their Total Escape palette from W7, I think is a dupe to the Huda Beauty palette. It is just gorgeous. What I like is their mattes are very consistent with their shimmers. Normally you'll get really good mattes and like okay shimmers, or really good shimmers and not so okay mattes. These are just a win throughout. Their mattes are gorgeous and buttery and super pigmented and sparkly, and so are their mattes. Awesome. Then my hands down favorite brand of 2021 is Febble, and we tried out the Febble 16 pan eyeshadow palette. This guy over here is just super gorgeous. They're also extremely pigmented. You just touch them and bam, you have color, and they are really affordable. I think they're about 200 rands, not bad at all. Then the Eternal Love palette from Febble is just more of your warm neutral tones, and like this guy over here called, I think it's called Golden. It's just so gorgeous. It's just this duochrome gorgeous eyeshadow. Absolutely love it. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I just love Febble eyeshadow. Then a newer one that I found at our Pandas shop is the Febble Pure 9 color eyeshadow. I have 3 of these, I think. This is one that I've been playing with because I couldn't wait to make a video on it, and it is gorgeous. I've got this darker shade in the outer corner of my eye, this one over here, and for matte you can see that like you can build it up if you want it super dark, or you can just have it softer. But this duochrome sparkly shimmer, I don't even know how to explain it in here, is just gorgeous. This color is hands down my favorite color. It came kind of marbly. It's got like similar to the Makeup Revolution palette. It's got like specks of like a little bit of glitter in it, but not super chunky flaky glitter, just tiny microscopic glitters in it. This grey shimmer down here is also just a soft shimmer of grey. It's nothing too intense, but it just gives it a nice little silvery sparkle. They are gorgeous. And that's that for my favorites of 2021. There is a lot, which is a really good thing that I have more hits than misses this year, and yeah, let's see what 2022 makeup's going to be like. But that's that for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends, and comment down below if there's anything you want to see me review or anything you would like me to chat about, and we can have a look into that. But thanks you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.